Look back a few decades, and buying a power tool was a beautifully simple transaction. You brought it home, plugged it into the wall, and it worked. You were tethered to an electrical outlet, but completely independent of the brand on the box. Cutting that cord comes with a serious catch. When you purchase a modern cordless drill, you are buying the motor, the chuck, and a permanent tie to a proprietary battery platform. This chart shows exactly how the trap snaps shut. You start with one 18-volt or 20-volt starter kit. Soon you need a saw, then a string trimmer. Because you already own the batteries, you buy the bare tools from that exact same brand. Trying to switch to a different color later becomes financially draining. You accumulate so much sunk cost in chargers and lithium-ion packs that leaving the platform means starting completely from scratch. Make a choice today, and you are effectively married to that brand's engineering decisions for the next 5 to 10 years. Which brings us to the two heavyweights staring you down in the hardware store aisles right now, Craftsman and Ryobi. Both sit dead center in the market hierarchy. They are priced above the disposable bargain bin tools like Bauer, but they pull back from the premium price tags of contractor brands like Milwaukee or DeWalt. So as you stand there trying to decide between the red box and the green box, you have a very practical problem to solve. Comparing RPMs or torque specs on a single drill misses the larger point. You need to identify which corporation's engineering philosophy actually matches how you work. Let's start with Craftsman. Their corporate DNA comes directly from their parent company, Stanley Black & Decker, which relies heavily on traditional, heavy-duty toolmaking. When they engineer their core lineup, like their lawnmowers and impact drivers, they prioritize robust internal components and steel construction. This approach yields equipment that survives the reality of a messy garage. If a drill vibrates off a workbench onto concrete, or you push a mower over roots and uneven terrain, the heavy steel decks and solid housings hold up to the impact. But that durability demands a physical toll. Steel is heavy. Holding a thick, heavy drill above your head for 20 minutes causes real fatigue, making these tools less ergonomic for beginners or anyone working on an extended project. Ryobi takes the opposite approach. Their engineering relies on composite materials and lightweight plastic housings. The immediate benefit is maneuverability. A Ryobi composite mower or a compact drill is exceptionally easy to handle, letting you zip through yard work or intricate overhead tasks with barely any physical strain. The bill for that lightweight design comes due over time. Composite decks and plastic internal clutches are simply less resilient. Under prolonged, intense abuse, those materials begin to fatigue and fail much sooner than steel. Choosing between these two brands requires deciding if you need a tool that will survive a decade of being kicked around the garage, or one that is painless to carry around the house this afternoon. Where Ryobi aggressively pulls ahead is in the sheer breadth of its ecosystem. This graphic illustrates the scale of the Ryobi 18-volt 1 Plus platform. It maps out well over 300 tools running on a single battery type. You get standard saws and drills, alongside cordless hot glue guns, 23-gauge pin nailers, job site fans, and even pool inflators.
That massive variety matches the needs of an ambitious homeowner or crafter perfectly. You can take the exact same battery you use to frame a shed and snap it into a fan to dry paint on a rocking chair in your living room. Casting a net that wide spreads quality thin. If you buy their heavy carpentry tools, like a table saw or miter saw, you will notice the fence accuracy and precision simply don't hold up to professional standards. Craftsman ignores the lifestyle market entirely. They maintain a much tighter, more traditional focus. Frame a wall, patch some drywall, or change your car's oil, their core mechanics and carpentry tools deliver highly consistent, reliable power. They cover the essentials beautifully. The downside to that narrow focus is a total lack of quality of life accessories. If you want a specialized crafting tool or a portable inflator, you will have to buy a completely different brand that uses a wall cord or eats disposable AA batteries. Ultimately, Ryobi builds a battery for your entire weekend. Craftsman builds a battery strictly for your workbench. Eventually, every tool owner gets tempted to upgrade, and Ryobi's high performance, or HP, brushless line looks incredibly appealing on paper. These brushless tools deliver serious improvements, offering near-professional level torque, speed, and the kind of instant trigger responsiveness you usually find in pneumatic air tools. Look at this chart comparing tool costs. As you step up to Ryobi's HP line, the price climbs rapidly. By the time you reach their top-tier offerings, the price gap vanishes completely when compared to the baseline professional brands like DeWalt. Warning tone. This creates a budget trap. You end up paying top-tier professional prices while remaining locked inside a prosumer-grade ecosystem built on composite plastics.
To get the best return on investment from these brands, you have to keep your performance expectations grounded in their mid-tier baseline. Chasing professional specifications within a mid-tier brand defeats the entire purpose of choosing a value platform in the first place. This leaves us with the final decision. You have to match the tool ecosystem to your actual daily reality. If you fit the profile of the versatile DIYer, your clearest path forward is Ryobi. You are the person who might frame out a closet in the morning, use a pin nailer to repair a kitchen cabinet at noon, and then inflating a pool float for the kids by the afternoon. The functional return on investment for that variety is massive, especially when your average bare tool hovers right around $75. On the other hand, if you are the traditional prosumer, your path leads directly to Craftsman. Your reality looks like this. You work in dusty garages, push mowers over root-filled, uneven terrain, and inevitably knock your tools off the workbench onto solid concrete. For that environment, Craftsman's philosophy of steel and heavy-duty brawn provides a safer, longer-lasting financial investment. When you buy your first starter kit, ignore the isolated specifications. Minor differences in torque or top RPM won't matter 3 years from now. A single cordless drill is a gateway into an entire ecosystem. Your choice today dictates how you build, fix, and maintain your home for the next decade. Choose the platform that works the way you do.